hello, Bree Mills.
Hi, Steve, or should I call you John Doe?
Or hello to the YouTuber. Yeah, I thank you very much that you told me to come with my regular outfit today.
Yes, I wanted to do this. Is really a Steve Holmes showcase. I mean, we're calling it Future Darkly episode, but it's really all about you in your natural state. I wanted to make you feel comfortable, to come as you are, to really wear the type of clothes that you will wear out when you're not performing.
So my wife and children can recognize me.
Yes, absolutely. That fans can really feel like they truly understand you now. It's you. There's no makeup here whatsoever. He showed up like this, and we're gonna roll the film.
Okay, let's be serious. It's
Yes.
another crazy idea of you. What is this movie about?
So this is the Future Darkly series, which is our science fiction adult sci-fi series that we're developing. It's a spin-off from Pure Taboo, and it is I like to consider it an homage to the show Black Mirror, which I don't know if you're familiar with, but it's a fantastic show about...
I heard about it.
Yeah.
I think I even saw 1 or 2 episodes. Yeah.
So it's just an amazing series about the near future, and it's an anthology series. So each episode is its own unique story, place and time, universe, and it tells stories about how technology perverts us as we evolve. And so I thought that was a really interesting premise for a show. I wanted to do a series that was a similar structure, an anthology series where each episode is its own world, its own universe, has its own themes. And I like the idea of as we evolve and as technology evolves, we see the various ways that it perverts us. And so each episode in the first season of Future Darkly, which is going to be 6 episodes in total, is a completely different take on this subject. So, we had one episode that was playing off of virtual reality and cosplay themes. We had an episode that was more kind of classic science fiction with a lot of homages to Stanley Kubrick. We've done an end of the world plot. And this one is actually a sort of critique on modern day sex work, if it were reimagined in a sort of cyberpunk near future. So this episode, which is called The Love Hotel, is about a love doll who is meeting with various clients throughout the course of an evening, when suddenly she comes face to face with the realization that she actually does exist, and she has this sort of existential awakening moment with a very dramatic ending, which I won't reveal. I want you to watch the episode.
No, watch the episode. But talking about technology, when I came to the set before, I realized that you use a lot of technique today.
Yes.
And I saw some images you produced. I don't want to spill the beans.
Yeah.
But it looks fantastic.
Oh, thank you. Well, Future Darkly is a very different beast for us from Pure Taboo in terms of how it's filmed. We, depending on the episode, use a lot of VFX. So the way you are going to be filming for VFX is very different from the way you would just be, filming without using any of those bells and whistles in post-production. So a lot of very particular shots. It does tend to take longer. We take several days to produce this one episode versus just one day. So it's a much higher, much bigger scale production. And we try to only use our top actors as well, because it's usually a bit more demanding, and it's also just fun. As Steve, as you know, you're in my mental Rolodex, right? So I often will be like, when I'm writing, it's always for someone in specific, and I knew you had to be one of the Johns coming to this. I don't know. I mean, you can take what you want from that.
I'm also, as much as I love porn for the sex, I love technology. I used to work in IT. When I came to set today, I thought, wow, they really put something together today. And I was looking over your shoulder a little bit to the monitor. I was amazed. It was great.
Oh, it's incredible what these look like when you put them together. It's a lot of effort, but it ends up producing something that you just don't see in conventional adult content. So I'm really excited to share this episode with everyone. This one's going to be fun.
Thank you very much
again
for having me.
Thank you as always.
I'm looking forward. I hope I get a chance to shoot a little bit with Emily Willis, who is my scene partner. We worked before together on a regular gonzo scene, so today it's going to be totally different.
Totally different, yeah.
And I'm looking forward to it.
Cool, awesome.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Hello, Jill.
Hi. How are you? Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm especially good because I'm here with you today.
Oh, I'm excited to work with you again.
I'm really looking forward to it. Today it's a little different. Today it's feature, so we have to act and talk and do a lot of things before we can finally have sex.
I know.
Have you worked for Pure Taboo before?
Mm-hmm.
How do you like this kind of movies?
I like it. I think it's really fun and it adds more to the sex scene because you've been building up for it all day. So whenever you get to it, I don't know, it's just like, to me, it's a little bit hotter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like role play in your private life?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I like the daddy thing, the daddy lover thing.
Okay. So, yeah, it's more like a granddad thing with me today. I'm about 3 times your age.
But you're my dad.
Yeah, in the scene. Stepdad. We have to be careful here in America.
Stepdad,
They're so... that whole incest thing is so big, but you always have to find a way around to make it legal.
Yeah. Is it not like that in Europe?
No.
Really?
Laws are different in Europe depending on the country. Like incest is legal in France completely. You can marry your brother or whatever.
Oh, like in real life?
Yeah. And
Really?
Yeah, and in Germany...
Is it common?
I don't know, I don't think so.
Oh, okay, good.
And it's not a big thing because it's legal, you know. People, I've never did an incest movie in France.
Really?
Yeah, because it's not a big thing. In Germany, I'm only talking about consenting adults. I'm not talking about, you know, but once they are consenting adults, you can have sex in Germany with close relatives as long it's not vaginal intercourse. You can blowjobs, anal sex, everything is okay. It's just to prevent
having incest babies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if your brother fucks you in the ass, that's okay.
Oh my gosh.
So it's a little bit of different attitude to it. That's maybe why it's not so big
because it's
as
not
a
as
subject.
taboo.
Yeah. Maybe that's why it happens less.
Yeah.
Because when it's legal, it's not so interesting anymore. Like when kids start smoking early because they're not allowed to, or drinking.
Yeah.
Have you been doing anything taboo when you was young? Like drinking, smoking, anything that you were not supposed to do? Having sex?
Yeah, I probably did all of that when I was like 15, 16.
Okay.
And then, I don't know.
So I
Nothing
think...
too bad though.
What was the motivation which got you into porn?
Just the internet. I just always saw it, and like I followed a lot of cam girls before I started porn.
So you was a consumer?
Not so much. Just like I liked following the girls. I never really like looked that close into their work, but I just always followed some girls.
Are you fascinated by their lifestyle or by their looks?
I was fascinated. I guess both. I just thought they were pretty, and then they always looked like they were like having fun and just like doing whatever. So, yeah.
Okay. Are you personally into girls, sex with girls?
Yeah, I love having sex with girls.
Okay. When did you find out about that?
In porn.
In porn. So you've never had sex with a girl before porn?
No, yeah. I kissed girls before porn, but I never did anything with a girl.
Okay, because there was no opportunity, or because you were shy, or you didn't want it?
Well, I'm shy, and so I guess there was no opportunity because I'm shy, and like a lot of I don't know. I would be on Tinder and I would match with girls, but they would never like ask me to meet up with them or anything like that. So never had the opportunity.
Is there anything else which you learned in porn, which you like, which you haven't tried or wouldn't have tried, other than porn?
I guess like the dirty talking. Like I wasn't like as dirty. Like
As vocal?
yeah. Well. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I just didn't dirty talk as much before porn.
I mean, you're still shy.
Yeah, I'm still shy, but I don't know. Like, I guess like the brother-sister thing, I would have never thought that would like turn me on until I got into porn, because the only thing I did was like the daddy-daughter roleplay, but I never did like brother-sister, mom, or like sister.
Do you have siblings?
Yeah, I have like 6 siblings, but it's like I don't think about my siblings when I'm doing scenes like that. It's just like hot. I don't know. To be like, oh, do you like fucking your little sister? Like,
I shot with sisters a few times, even with twins.
They were actually sisters?
They were actually sisters.
Is that legal?
It is legal. I did it in America, but they were not allowed to touch each other.
Oh,
and then
they
I
were
did
twins?
Yeah, and then I did it in Europe, and they were going down on each other and everything.
I would not want to do that with my sister. Any of my sisters.
Okay, no, but they
I wouldn't even want them in the room. I think that would be awkward.
And then I shot as a producer for Kink once in Berlin, some gay sex movie, and we had triplets.
Triplets?
So
Boy
three boys, yeah.
And they all fucked each other?
They're all identical. No, because it was for Kink, they were all in the same scene, but because it was for an American company, they didn't fuck each other, but they do fuck each other for other companies.
I guess they like to keep it in the family.
I guess.
That's crazy. I did not know that there was porn like that where siblings were fucking, like real siblings.
Yeah, I remember there was... many years ago, I did a scene with Jill and Sylvia Rauch, 2 sisters, and one of them was a movie star in regular movie in Germany. She was very big, and then she became a penthouse of Playboy nude model, and then she started doing porn, and then her sister joined, and I fucked them both. That's a while ago. They were pretty popular. The Rauch sisters. And then I did some twins from UK. They were Indian or Pakistani, dark skin, and they do that at home all the time. So.
I can't imagine.
Yeah.
No, I can't.
But you acted out in porn as a fantasy.
Yeah, but it's not real.
No, that's a big difference. That's why I sometimes get confused when people complain about porn, that young people watch porn and it fucks up their idea about sex. But everybody knows it's a fucking movie. Superman cannot fly.
Yeah. Well, in Hollywood movies, they do all sorts of fucked up stuff that we're not allowed to do.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's just different because there's sex involved. It's weird.
Even worse, they kill each other, they chop off each other's head.
Yeah,
I mean,
we can't have any violence shown.
Yeah. It's a weird social aspect. Because there's a lot of things which are totally legal, which we all do every day. We go to the restroom, we have sex, we masturbate. All that is totally legal and normal everyday life, but you cannot show it. And then there's other things which are terrible and illegal, but you see it on TV all the time.
Yeah.
Killings and murders and kidnapping and...
Yeah, and we don't even do we have to have consent, even if it's kind of creepy or whatever. It's never actually rape scenes, and I've seen so many scary rape scenes in Hollywood movies.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh yeah, that's a social concept I will never understand.
Yeah, I've seen this one movie. I remember they were raping her for 10 minutes in the movie, and I was like, does it really have to be this long?
Yeah, or even the real thing on the news. You see people getting killed and for real in war situation or crime situation, and they show it.
Yeah.
And okay. But coming back to you, is what would you say enriched your personal life through porn that you develop, like having sex with girls, or maybe anal sex, or whatever stuff which you say, I might not have tried that if I wouldn't have done porn. And it's only the things you really like, but you found out in porn.
I never ate someone's ass before porn, so that was new.
And you like it?
And I like it if there's no hair.
Yeah.
But yeah, it has to be clean. And then I think I like blowjobs a lot more now. I wasn't as into them before I started porn. And now I love oral. It's one of my favorite parts of sex. So, yeah, I don't know.
Good. I think porn is very particular. It's great for some people. It's the best. I love it. I'm so happy that I'm doing it now since over 20 years.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
What would you answer to people who ask you, would you recommend porn for me or not?
I mean, if someone's looking for just a job that's quick money, where a lot of people I know, they say they want to do porn because they just want to get money really fast, but I don't think people should do it unless they're serious about it and they actually like sex and I don't know, if you're a germaphobe, you shouldn't be doing porn. If you're not really attracted to all types of women or all types of men, I don't think you should be doing porn because you should be able to work with anybody.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because I noticed there's a lot of people who they don't last very long, but you can tell they're just not into it. So they have to really be into the sex part if they want to be successful, in my opinion.
I compare porn always a little bit with ballroom dancing, because it's not just having sex. Having sex in private life is one thing, and having sex as a show act.
Oh yeah, on camera.
On camera.
And I know some people get nervous.
Yeah.
I've heard that guys won't be able to stay hard, and so I feel it'd be really hard for a guy if you have stage fright or.
Oh, then it's definitely nothing you will ever be successful doing it.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't recommend people to just go into it because I don't think it's for everybody, and I think a lot of people try it and then they don't like it.
Yeah.
I've just seen a lot of girls come in and out, so.
And also guys, but then.
I just noticed there's not as many guys, so it seems it's hard for guys to get into.
Oh, it's definitely harder for guys to get into and stay into. So that's why I say I'm 22 years in the business, and there's still some guys in the business. I see them all the time who are longer in the business than me. So it's the same handful of guys. There's always some new guys come, some stay, but most of them come and go.
And I think it seems like they don't get as much work in the beginning, because I know a guy who was in Florida and he moved out here and he went back because he wasn't getting any work here. So I don't know if it's just more difficult for them to like make a name for themselves.
It is,
and so
but
that
the
would be
advantage
like,
for guys is once you did that,
yeah,
you can last very long.
yeah.
But it's hard to get
But I think they don't
to-
have patience
to
in the
establish.
beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, for a girl looking like you, it's super easy because you're beautiful. Everybody wants to shoot you. But you also have to have the right mindset to be happy with it.
Yeah, and I know not everyone takes it, like some people don't take it as seriously, so then they won't get as many shoots because people know that they're not reliable and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think people have to treat it like a career and not just like a regular job that they don't care about.
I'm very happy that you made this decision, and I'm very happy that we have the chance to shoot again today.
Oh, I am too.
And I don't want to hold up the production here. We are backstage at the Pure Taboo, and hopefully we get the chance for a little talk after our scene.
Yeah, that would be good.
Thank you, and
Thank
see
you.
you soon on set, and then back behind the scenes after that.
Yes.
Bye.
Mwah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, Elena.
Hey, Steve.
You're reading this script,
Yep.
and
Pretty intense.
yeah, it's very intense, and I'm such a despicable person in this movie.
You really are. I don't know. You do it well, but I wish you could just make a normal sex scene one day.
One day we're gonna shoot
You
a
won't
regular.
have hate sex.
Actually, we have in this next upcoming scene, I think, a loving sex moment, just until shortly before the end. Then it comes out that I tricked you and you hate me again.
See, I didn't even, because I was reading, I thought I was Kate, like in the email, because the parentheses.
No, you're
I'm Nancy.
You're Nancy. You're
I know.
Nancy.
I realized that yesterday.
Your mother is Kate. It's a crazy story, and I mean we are shooting here. Let's mention that for Pure Taboo, and they always have very intense psychological kind of fucked up
Yeah.
scenarios.
Yeah.
So that now comes my question: how do you like to act out these crazy fantasies?
I like it. It's challenging in you because usually I'm shooting more like teen girl or like sweet, passionate, erotic things. But Pure Taboo allows me to tap into other emotions that I otherwise wouldn't have to feel.
And you're really good at it. I mean, I watched you acting. You were desperate, and you find out that you got pregnant, and the way you acted it, it's so good, so believable.
Oh yeah, we've all been there. I'm just kidding. But, yeah, I'm not really confident in it, but thank you for the compliment. I don't know.
No, but it's true. I mean, there's a reason why Pure Taboo hires you again and again, because every girl in this business can fuck, but not everybody can act.
I remember lines and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. You're really good too. What are you kidding? You've been doing this for 23 years? Roughly.
Yeah, I did for quite a long time, and I get a lot of bad characters to play. I've been,
so well.
I've been a mass murderer and a Nazi, and I've been a child molesting priest, and I've been so many things.
How does that feel for you?
I get all this.
I'm glad you're still sane. You're not like a...
Not everybody would agree with you that I'm still sane. You can talk. It's behind the scenes. It's your set. We are guests here. Don't worry. Okay, that's the director.
You're my dad today. Stepdad.
You're the stepdad. Have you played a lot of stepdaughter roles? It's so
stepbrothers or stepsister roles.
Stepsister,
stepdaughter, not as much as stepsister.
Yeah. That whole incest is such a big thing.
You're not supposed to do it, I guess. And that's what fetish is. I don't know.
You know, the funny thing is, in France, incest is legal. There is no law against it. You can marry your brother.
But repopulating, is that?
Yeah, in France it's completely legal.
You can do that?
Yeah.
Because there's going to be birth defects like generations down the road. That's been proven. So.
Yeah, but still, since Napoleon, it's legal in France. And I've worked in France, and for French directors, we never did any incest scenes. Maybe because
it's legal there.
Because it's not a big thing.
But here, since it's looked down upon, people want to do it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Have you watched porn before you got into the business?
I never watched mainstream porn. I didn't know it was such a big thing, and that's why I'm still in this industry. I could never watch it because it's. And I can't.
Yeah.
Like, stop it. I watch amateur, like bad lighting. I don't like to see the girl's face or like her dressed up in a cute outfit teasing the camera because it's all like planned out and thought out, and that's what I don't like. I like just like the couple doing stuff together, and or like up close physical anatomy, like butt stuff and whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. Are you into anal sex? Butt stuff?
More so now than I ever have been, only because there's like nothing extreme. Like I like to watch it because you build up a tolerance to porn. Like I used to watch like vanilla stuff, but now it's like you need the next extreme and the next extreme. So I've gotten to kind of a dark place. So, but I don't want to have like crazy. I want my body functions to work properly. So I don't want to get like fisted in any of my holes or like have bowel movement problems and stuff. So, but watching it is very arousing.
What is it? Is there certain sex practices that you learn from porn, either from watching or from shooting porn, which you haven't done before?
Hey, Matt, can you grab Sarah?
Like, my cardio has gotten better since having.
No, but I mean, like, let's say you probably had regular sex, boy-girl sex before porn. Mm-hmm. Have you done anything which you said, oh, maybe I licked a guy's ass, or I got peed on, or I got anything which you wouldn't have done in your private life, but you done it in porn and you liked it?
Oh, well, I liked it. Okay, well, I've done a few rim jobs just to help the guys out because sometimes they have a hard time. Pile driver was the first time I had since getting in the industry.
Yeah.
And eating more cum than I ever thought I would have eaten. So, and more cum in my eyes, which I didn't think. Anyway, does that answer your question? I don't know. There's so much that I've done in porn, I guess, since I'm getting into it. I don't know. I'm stuttering.
Yeah. You're so cute and beautiful. And it's funny that you look shy, even you're a porn star, and nobody can imagine porn stars are shy because you do all these things in front of the camera.
I'm not Elena right now. I'm still myself, making sure I have my lines down, memorizing things, and then once, even being naked on like
he was
before,
never even considered in the first place.
Before like the scene starts, it's like I don't want to change in front of people. But anyway. Yeah, I'm still myself. But once Elena, it's a performance or performers.
Okay.
Actresses and actors.
I like you both ways. Yeah, okay. We are finishing this interview. And if we have the chance, we will see, because it's a busy set, we're going to have a little post-coital interview after our scene. Thank you so much. See you in a bit. See you later. Okay, no, it's fine. I just So, hey Jill, we just finished the scene, so I have to be close because you're naked and I cannot show that. Mm-hmm. And you're heading towards the shower. How did you like the scene?
I had so much fun. Y'all were perfect, and I don't know.
Crazy little fantasy.
Great. It was a great fantasy, brother and dad.
Okay, my dear, I always love seeing you. It's great shooting with you.
Yeah, it's always lovely working with you.
We missed the party, but actually it was better than the party.
I agree.
So have fun in the shower. See you soon.
Mwah. I hope to see you on another set really soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, thank you very much for the cigarette.
Like it's just on me.
No, it's a wide angle. I have the background. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's really a beautiful location, but more beautiful are you. And and I'm really blown away by your acting skills.
Oh, today.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen you act very well before, but today you're.
It's hard to yell and like be angry because I don't lash out like that ever. That's not me. But thanks for letting me like pull out your shirt and yell at you.
But that is acting. I mean, acting is not to be yourself. Acting is to get into a role, and you did it so well.
Yeah. Thanks. Sarah was really good too. She's very.
Both of you. I mean, I didn't have to say much. I just said
stood there.
2 words. Like, stood there like an idiot.
You did that very well. No.
Thank you. I think I can stand like an idiot. So, let's talk about.
Where we left off.
We were talking about experiences in porn, how it reflects between, or how it differs between private life sex and porn sex. Do you think porn enhanced your private life sex?
I don't have private life sex.
Okay.
I just work a lot, so the last thing on my mind is sex when I come home. It's like I want more emotional attachment. That's what I'm lacking in this job, because you get the penetration, but you don't like have cuddles, or you don't have love really. So that's now in my life. That's what I'm seeking.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting penetrated plenty. So it has to be. If you find someone that gives you both, then that's good. But
this is many times, especially when it's supposed to be an aggressive, hard scene. That's what I always try to get also for myself in the breaks, like when the camera breaks and cuddle a little bit.
Hey, you order from Maria's yet?
Let's. We are ready to order in a minute. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Just bring the phone here or something.
Yeah. Okay. As we said, we are on set, so we don't have too much time for YouTube BTS, and now comes a very important part, because it's a long day. You're here already how many hours? 8 hours at least?
10, 11, 12, 1, 2. What time is it right now?
I think
10 a.m. was
like,
call time.
So I think it's about 5, 6, something like that.
So much for the 9 to 5.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
Yeah, it's already overtime.
I was up at 6:30 this morning.
And we haven't even started the sex.
Yeah.
That's the difference between Pure Taboo and most Gonzo shoots. You do a lot of Gonzo, I do a lot of Gonzo.
More feature than Gonzo, yeah.
So a lot of talking, a lot of getting into character, a lot of rehearsing.
Cuts, different angles, same thing, yeah. It's a lot more energy.
But I'm looking forward to the sex, which is probably in another 5 hours from now, because we have lunch break. I have another sex scene before the one with you. So I'm sorry. I broke my cigarette. Did I burn you?
No, you didn't. You're cute.
So
hopefully our sex is not angry sex today.
I think you will get angry at the end of the scene, but we can have some loving sex before.
Okay, I'm just excited.
I'm looking forward to that.
When you practice before we roll on that one, just to make sure that you fit and everything, so I'm not like on camera like, ooh.
No, we can practice as much as you like. I love that.
Thank you.
Okay. Maybe you can blow a kiss to the YouTube audience. They would love that.
No, just kidding.
No?
I'm just
okay,
kidding.
no, that's up to you.
I love you guys.
Okay. Thank you. See you later. Thanks, my dear.
Emily Willis. We have a hungry girl here. And there's a reason why you're hungry. Can you tell us?
Steve just fucked my ass out. It's fun time. I needed it. I needed that pounding. I'm so happy now.
I'm super happy that I had the opportunity. It's the second time we shoot together.
No, this is our third. You fucked me in the ass twice.
Did I forget one?
And then just another Pure Taboo.
Oh. Yeah. And one was for Jules.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was for Jules. So, okay, so I already talked to Bree Mills, the director, and she has always the craziest ideas. And I told her before, a lot of people tell me, oh, Steve Holmes, you're so crazy, you're so perverted. But I think I'm a baby compared to Bree.
She's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome how, like, fucked up they want it to be, because I love being a part of the fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, get me into the perverted fucked up shit.
Some of her scripts, if I would turn in a script like that, they would crucify me. They would fucking crucify me.
Stevie, I'm afraid I need to steal your light. Right?
Oh yeah. I have to do whatever. I'm shooting behind the scenes. I have my own little LED here. Don't worry. We're good. We're good. So we are on set here, and Emily, you're very busy. You're gonna shoot another scene back to back.
Back to back, back at it again tomorrow morning.
Wow. So you're the star of the movie.
This one, yes.
Yeah, and you deserve to be the star of every movie, but unfortunately, you can't have the same goal at every movie.
I have my spotlight every now and then. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Steve. I had a blast with you.
And I hope to see you soon somewhere over the rainbow. Bye.
Bye.